Hi, everybody. Welcome back to PTS Dan with Dan Hudock and Sandler Train.
Hello, John.
How we doing?
Good.
Excellent. I want to talk a little bit about point counterpoint and sort of how things continually change, adjust, and adapt. So, when I was young,
Long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. It's still on the wall at my mother's house, but there was an old phone there, rotary dial,
Oh,
the whole
cool.
deal. Yeah. I graduated high school, went off to college, still had no understanding of caller ID. Caller ID comes into play and people start deciding if they want to answer that call or not. It's exacerbated now where if I see a number on my cell that I don't know, it's not in my phone book, so to speak, I frequently times just push it to voicemail. If they leave a message, I'll get it. So it got me thinking a little bit about how prospects continue to adjust their habits and their approaches, and how good are the salespeople at moving along with them to continually stay in front of them. So can you talk about really good salespeople, how they adapt and adjust to the current times and don't get stuck in how they've always liked to do it, if you will?
If we haven't changed our sales process in the last 2 to 3 years, we're dead.
We're done. Yeah.
COVID changed everything. Even a year after COVID, things changed.
Yep.
Virtual has changed everything. If you're not keeping updated with all that stuff, look out. I can't tell you how many sales calls where people are trying to sell me stuff and we're doing virtual calls. Their camera's bad, their sound's bad, their lighting's bad. I'm like, really? We're 3 years
We're coming up on
this.
4 years,
I
yeah.
know, so
Yeah, it's crazy.
get it together. Now,
Yeah.
having said all of that, we still need to adhere to our basics.
Yeah.
You know, the Sandler methodology, I know what the basics are for my sales system. So if you're the buyer, I will take you through that.
Yes.
You will adhere to that in a way that you like.
Yep.
And that works for both of us. But how we do all those steps or some of the other stuff, I'll change it according to you and what's going on in the environment and what the world looks like. I mean, you have to.
Yeah, it got me thinking, we do annually, we do business planning, we do all these things. But do we do sales planning? Do we think about, all right, come next year, how are we going to adjust and change? So we know what our goals are, but how we're going to get to them, and what are some of the things where just because we did it this way last year, it's not necessarily going to work the following year. And are we keeping pace?
I'll give you an example where I hear this a lot as I coach your clients.
Yep.
They're so used to getting in front of prospects through referrals or introductions, not through cold calls, which is what
Yes.
your company does.
Yep.
And so when I ask them how are they going to run that first meeting, it's the same way they do a referral
For
call.
everybody else, yes.
You're going to get killed.
Yes.
It has to be different. You have to change things. And so those of clients of yours that are open to, hey, I do need to look at this differently, they're
Yep.
the ones that are going to have success. If you keep trying to push things through the way you always used to do it, it's not going to work.
Yeah, be receptive to the advice of people that are succeeding.
The experts.
Yeah, there we go. All right, everybody. See you again tomorrow.
Take care.